Tesla is known for being an innovative brand, with Elon Musk constantly coming up with new ideas for infinity and beyond. Literally. This week, a story on Tesla boasted that the Model S and Model X vehicles come equipped with gaming hardware powerful enough to power The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Can this be? Is it even safe? And what other in-car tech ideas could we come up with? That's what we want to talk about this week on the Season 4 premiere of the Free Play podcast.
You are listening to the Free Play podcast with Bubba Stallcup, Matt Warmbier, and Kate Katawaki, part of the Love Thy Nerd podcast network.
Hey, what's up, nerds? My name's Bubba Stallcup, and you are watching or listening to the Free Play podcast, part of the Love Thy Nerd podcast network. And join with me, as always, for the first time ever this year in 2021, is my boy Matt Warmbier.
What up? It still sounds weird for me to say 2021.
That's what year it is, though.
I know. I'm just getting used to it.
You're
be
fine.
Gonna do great.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
And also, with us is Kate Katawaki.
Hello.
Kakawaki.
Yep.
Hey, Kate, you and I don't talk nearly as much as Matt and I talk, so I miss you.
Why not?
I miss talking to you. Why don't we talk?
I'm available.
I don't know. Well, I mean, but like you're always doing like school, like you do school and stuff.
Kate and I talk about Ghost Town Living about once a week at least.
Ghost Town Living,
what?
Rusted Cans.
Mm-hmm. That's where this hoodie's from. It's from this YouTube series about this guy who bought a ghost town in California. Sarah Gordon.
Okay.
See Bubba's face? That's why you're not included in these chats about Ghost Town Living, is because your face
it's
right
Ghost Town Living podcast now. Get out of here.
I'm okay with that.
Turn it.
I'm okay with that. Ghost Town Living, it sounds like it should, like you could sing that to the tune of Motown Philly from Boys to Men.
Ghost Town Living. Yeah, it's back again.
Don't get me flagged, bro. Come on, first episode back.
I get like 5
my
seconds
gosh.
a week. It's fine. I know I sound just like Mr. Boy.
You do.
Or is it Mr.
It's remarkable.
Mr. Boy. Not
you
Mr.
sound
Mitt?
just like him.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah.
Oh man, it's good.
Kate, what have you been up to? Like I said, I talk to Matt all the time. What have you been up to? How was your Christmas break?
Do you have any Christmas money left?
I have a lot of Christmas money left. I don't want to brag, but there's a lot left.
Yikes.
Why do you have so much Christmas money left?
Because nobody knows what else to get me.
But why do you still have it?
Because I save it.
Do you not know what to get you?
I don't know. I bought Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's waiting to be played. What else did I buy?
You still haven't played it yet.
No, because I'm on some other games that we'll get to in a second, but bought some pens, a book. Exciting stuff like that.
Socks.
Okay, yeah.
Socks.
I can see why you
used
sold it.
hairbrush.
I should get some
Yeah,
socks.
I'm tracking.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, nothing too interesting. I did go to the desert, and it was the worst time ever, and I hated every single second and
Are you
regretted
kidding me?
it.
Did you take your Switch?
I did. That was the best
Then what's
part of
wrong?
it, is that I had my Switch, and Steven got a new battery thing that charges my Switch like super fast.
Wait, I thought you enjoyed your time there.
No,
you
I
found
hated
a
it.
mine. You found a
That
few
was the
mines.
best part, but also
Okay.
on the way to find the mine, it was a hike all uphill, like really steep. So I was wheezing and having a terrible it was the cringiest
Time?
thing. I should have had
Yeah.
Steven take a video of me because it looked really cringy. And I also fell 3 times and lost my inhaler
Who needs it, right?
on this mountain. But
I think Kate
Matt,
does.
I
Oh,
got
okay.
good footage.
Yeah, medically
of,
speaking.
I got good footage of this mine for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess not good footage. It was
No,
the best
it's
I could
good.
do footage.
No, I liked it. I wanted you to like break it down and go in.
I know. So I'll have to find another mine another time and make you another
Open.
video.
Yeah.
Anna, bring the package in here, please. I'm sorry, I don't
Oh
I don't
my
want
gosh.
to.
Is
Dice
yours
Throne
arriving?
just arrived at my house. Anna,
Aaron?
please.
Is my dice throne?
Please bring it in here.
Yeah, let's see.
We are live on Twitch right now, so anything could happen.
Anything could
really
And
happen.
it
could.
just
Anything.
did.
Have
It
PJ bring it
just
in.
did.
That's probably fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It'll
if
be-
you're on Twitch,
it'll
you'll
be,
get to see him.
Some great.
Chances are you've already seen him 1,000 times, but
riveting audio for listeners to hear you
Oh,
unbox.
whoa, I can't believe you just did that. Whoa, did you see that? Wow.
I am now cutting off Phyllis's head with a chainsaw.
I was just thinking that.
Episode of The Office.
I was just thinking
Ring,
that.
ring, 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 ring.
Ugh.
But yeah, we are live on Twitch. As I butt in here for just a second,
As you can
so if
see,
you want,
those who are watching.
I mean, we're live on Fridays, 3 p.m. Eastern time on Twitch, twitch.tv/lovethynerd. You can come hang out with us. If you are a subby, then you can chat. You can chat it up. Like my wife is a subby. I'm very glad that she is because she was able to tell me that Dice Throne's
Congratulations.
here.
Hannah.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting on this for so long. But we'll talk about it when it gets here. I guarantee you.
Sure.
100%.
Sure.
It's here. It's here right now.
Oh, okay. But that
It's
was
so heavy. Oh, no. You're going to pop a stitch.
Don't do it.
Look at it.
Wow.
How many pounds is it?
Well,
I
at
need
this
to
rate,
know.
we can't really tell
Flip it over.
truly what it is because it's in a generic
It
brown
could be
box.
anything. It could be a mini fridge, like an
could be.
underdesk mini fridge. Yeah.
I would take it. If it was a mini fridge, I would take it.
I would also like a mini fridge.
Me too.
I went all in. I got the Dice Throne mini fridge.
How many pounds? It says
Anna
it on
carried it.
there.
She's yoked.
Bff.
How many pounds?
So, let me guess. 7.
No, I'm gonna guess 21.
22 pounds.
No way.
Well, like Canadian though. It's 22 Canadian pounds.
Kilopounds.
Kilopounds. Okay, hurry up, open it. Let's see.
No, you guys go ahead. This is gonna take a minute.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, Kay, I'm sorry your trip didn't go well, and I hope you can go again sometime and bring me back a can from
I don't want to go back there.
the 1800s. No, I want a Prince Albert can. Can you find me one of those?
I'll try now that I know what
I
it
think
looks like.
he only comes in the can. I think that's how that works.
No,
I
I will try to find one. That would be a really good find.
That would be a really good.
I'd
find.
mail it to you, and you can do whatever you want with it. Put stuff in it.
Okay, I'm in.
Do whatever.
Please, Bubba, you're doing really well.
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh.
Matt, did you check?
I don't.
Aaron
it's
didn't
not here.
respond. Aaron
Yeah,
didn't hear his
didn't
call for
respond.
help.
It's okay. I'm gonna guess more like an hour from now before mine comes. It's on its way. It's on the truck. It'll be great.
Yeah, I
Hopefully.
live in a much smaller town than you do. Hey, by the way, Matt, you're looking to buy a new house.
Allegedly.
I was gonna say that's what I've been doing. For those on Twitch, you can see behind me. It looks kind of like a mess. I'm not in my normal setup. I'm in a new room, aka the real office, not the bedroom, because I'd overtaken the master bedroom, the master suite, whatever you want to call it, the big bedroom, and that's where my office was. But now I'm back in the real office with boxes and games and video games all behind me. Yeah, so we're looking for a larger place. There's 7 of us living in 1,300 square feet. So we're packing up and we're ready to go. I can see myself
We can see ourselves.
in the reflection of the game Bubba's holding up. He's so happy. It's like Christmas for him.
Yeah, look at
His
him.
Christmas money's
Hey,
just
can we
came
wrap
in.
this podcast up?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
We're almost
So
there,
we're,
yeah.
we're really close. We just need to paint, and Erin's been doing all the painting. Like, she's the paint master. I just get a little intimidated painting because I've messed it up so many times. I can do it. It's not my favorite thing to do. I would rather like move things and vacuum.
Oh.
Do you
I
go
like
with the
vacuuming.
grain?
What?
With the grain or against the grain?
I don't. Whatever Mr. Miyagi taught me to do.
Against.
I also don't mind mudding walls and like filling holes. That's a fine thing for me to do too. But painting just kind of like I've like in the bathroom when we were painting when we first came in here, like I just wasn't very like I think it was the last room we were doing and I wasn't very accurate in my painting, so I got some on the ceiling, and then we also found out later that I'd used the wrong color over like for the second coat, so it kind of just messed things up, and I was like, I don't know. The bathroom lighting was terrible. I couldn't see anything. I mean, we're just doing all the walls like what's called agreeable gray, because when you move into a house, you don't want to have any color that's not gray or white, I guess. I don't know who made those rules.
I don't know. Isn't it supposed to look cleaner or something?
I guess it's like you want to be able to go into a house and like imagine your stuff in it. And I guess if you have like a blue wall or a green wall, you can't. It messes with your brain or something. I have no idea.
There's science.
So
it's science.
it's
right?
just science. Yeah, it's just science. Yeah, so we're looking. We're gonna put this one on the market in middle of February, towards the end of February. I guess that's the hot time here. So I don't know.
The
We'll
hotness.
See. If you all need a house, let me know. I know one for you. You get it all open there, Bubby?
Yeah, they put a lot of these like these non-edible like white cheddar
white Cheetos. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that they're non-edible. It's just they're a lot harder to eat.
My kids like to lick them and then stick them together and like make necklaces and purses. Like, not kidding. Like if you lick them and you stick them together, they're
Lick
like
them and stick them.
I used to take those to school when I was in middle school and put water on them, and they just kind of like dissolve. But when they dissolve, they look exactly like spit. So I would put it on the drinking fountain, like really close to where you drink the water out of the little spout.
Oh, you're the freaking problem.
She could do like an Andy Dwyer.
It
and,
was
like, put
really
her whole
terrible.
Mouth over
It was.
You're the worst.
It was really. I do feel bad now, like now looking back.
Now.
Yeah, you should, because I used to get very thirsty and I would always be so mad.
You're a
when
monster.
I go to the drinking fountain, I'd be like, who does this? Who hawks a big old loogie in the like freaking drinking fountain right where my mouth is gonna go? Like, you think you're better than me?
Kate
you don't
does.
need water?
Well, that's why you just put water on it. I don't know.
No.
Put water on it.
I'm mad. Okay, we're done.
I'm sorry.
Well, hey, that's a perfect point. Hey, we're gonna take a quick break. Matt's gonna cool down a little bit. He's gonna find forgiveness in his heart for Kate. But stay right there, because when we come back, we're gonna have more of the Free Play Podcast.
What up, nerd? Thank you for listening to this podcast from the Love Thy Nerd Podcast Network. We hope you're enjoying it. But hey, did you know that Love Thy Nerd airs almost all of its podcasts first on LTN Radio? That's right. LTN Radio is your home for the best Christian rock, rap, pop, and indie music. And it's also the place to go to hear Love Thy Nerd's content before it reaches the podcast feed. In addition to that, Love Thy Nerd creates a lot of content that's exclusive to LTN Radio that you're missing out on. So go check out ltnonair.com and listen for yourself. You can also download the Live 365 app on your smartphone and search and favorite LTN Radio, or enable the LTN Radio skill on your Echo devices and simply ask Alexa to play Love Thy Nerd. Now let's get you back to that podcast.
Welcome back to the Free Play Podcast. My name is Bubba. I'm joined with Matt and Kate, a couple of the co-founders here at Love Thy Nerd. And if this is your first time with us, thank you so much for hanging and being here. We are live on Twitch, twitch.tv/LoveThyNerd, and also syndicated on just about every podcast place. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Google Podcasts, I guess is what it's called
Something
these
like
days. All over the place. And if you can't find us there, just go to lovethynerd.com/freeplay, all one word, and it'll take you straight to it. You can listen to the latest episode and subscribe on really whatever you want.
I was gonna make a
What?
really bad joke. Just I'm
Well, now we have to. Now we're here. Now it's happening.
Go to your favorite Facebook group, and in the group type, how do I find podcasts? How do I find Free Play Podcast?
Yeah.
That's
Free Play Podcast, me, bro.
I don't even know what to say in response
No, it
to
wasn't
that.
that. No, it's just I've been dealing. I've been with people. There's people. Just
Matt's a community manager, not just for us, but for other place. And he has to deal with a lot of these things on the regs.
Bless
well, hey,
your
speaking
heart.
of things that we have to deal with on the regs, let's talk about what we've been playing. Now, it's been a long time.
2
months.
I didn't actually think about it. I just did this week.
2 months. Well, I guess it'll probably bleed a little bit. But you have 2 months to draw from.
Uh-huh.
So, Matt, what have you been playing?
I'm going first for a change.
Well, let's let Kate go first.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, Katie's first. That's what I always say.
Katie's choice. Do you want to go first?
No. I got it. I'm handling it. right now. I finished Valhalla,
You did.
Oh.
Assassin's Creed. That
And?
was in December. I finished it, end of December, after Christmas. Trying to think of what exactly about. There was a couple of things that's frustrating to me, that are preventing me from 100% completing all the regions. That
Oh, you gonna platinum that game?
no, it's hopeless.
Doesn't sound like it.
It's hopeless for me. That's what I'm saying. It's done. It's over for me there.
You'll play it again.
No. Oh, I probably will play it again, but not. And I still won't. It is these same things. Even if I do play it again, these same things
Can
will
you just
prevent
give
me.
me an example? Of
There's
what's going on?
Here's an example. I put over 130 hours into this game total by the time it was done.
Okay.
There's a side quest
Congratulations.
activity where you build cairns. You know the little rock stacks?
Yeah, I know Karen's. Yeah.
Cairns. Yeah.
Sorry, what?
And there's three left, and I cannot do them. They're impossible for me.
Did you look it up online?
There's no specific exact way to do it. Even if I did look it up online, you still have to balance the rock a certain way. So I made Steven do one. He did it. It took him an hour. It took him an hour to make one rock stack. And then he said he was done. He didn't want to do any more. But there were 3 more left.
Oh, you just stack them like one on top of the other vertically?
No, yeah, but it has to hit a certain height. So you have to like balance the rocks in these precarious positions, and it's infuriating.
But you're not like building a mound. It's just like straight up.
It's straight up.
Wow.
Do you think
Because
this
you
game
have
would
to
be-
hit
would be
the
better
height
on
limit.
Switch?
No, I don't.
Because you use your finger to like.
No,
drag and drop.
it's really the way that they've integrated it is pretty good. I just am not good at building these rock stacks, and I want it to be over. The second reason why I will not 100% complete is because there's these altars where you need to give a bunch of fish. Problem is, I can't find these fish. I know where they are. I fish there for ages and ages. I never catch any, and it's like, oh, you need 10 for this one place. I'm like, forget it.
Well,
There's
you have-
3 shrines.
Is there a-
There's 3 shrines like this, and I'm like, no, forget it. That's 30 fish. No, I'm done.
Did you get a special lure
You don't need a special lure. It's not.
that you know of?
No, it's all you do is throw your rope in the water. And
That's
like
not how you
pull
Have
it.
you tried? Have you
This
tried
is how-
stacking the rocks
No,
in the water?
This is how they fish.
Oh, wait.
No,
Have you? Is there dynamite in the game?
no.
You're a
Cannons.
Viking.
This is like the 700s, or early 800s. Like, there's no dynamite.
Hey, I don't know Assassin's Creed. Okay, give me one break.
Then, well,
There's
the third thing
or
that's
time
preventing me,
periods.
there's a side quest,
That
another
could've been.
side quest that I can't do because you have to talk to a pig, then drink out of this ale bucket, and then talk to the pig again. And the pig tells the future, and it won't work. So
You make fun of me for asking if there's any type of explosives, and you're freaking talking
there's
to a
no
pig.
type of explosive.
Don't
It's
you
a
dare.
pig, and it's
Don't
not
you dare.
real. It's not
Don't
real.
you dare. I don't accept your shame on me for asking if there's explosives. If you're talking
Well, I'm
to
sure
a
there's
pig
explosive, but
in a
there's not
game.
dynamite the way that you're thinking of it.
I don't.
It's not,
I'm asking, is there any type of explosive?
sure.
Does a pig explode
Yes.
when you talk?
Have
No,
you? Did you
there-
ask the pig?
No, I didn't ask the pig.
Ask the pig where the
Food.
fish
So,
are.
anyways, that game's done for me. And I moved on to a new and a really cute and really fun game called Wintermore Tactics Club. I recommend it to everyone here. It is very fun. I played it on my Switch. It's about a private school, and there's like all these clubs there, and the principal's like, all you guys have to like duke it out in a snowball tournament to see who's the best club. And my club is like a Dungeons and Dragons club, except it's called, I forgot. It's called CNC.
Basements and
I just can't remember what the
basements.
C stands for. So it's a tactics based game. It's really fun. I had a blast playing the entire thing. So you should get it.
Okay.
I won't.
Why?
But I'm
Might.
so glad that you like it. I'm not even gonna lie to you and tell you that I'm gonna look at it. Like it just doesn't
no,
sound
it's
like
not.
my kind
Okay,
of game.
fine. I wasn't talking to you. I meant everyone in the chat should buy
No,
it.
talk
and
to
look
me,
at
Kate.
it.
So
Look at
Talk
it.
when
to
you
me.
say everyone, you mean specifically
Not you,
everyone
Bubba.
but me. Okay.
Not
Exactly.
you,
That's
Bubba.
exactly what I mean. Then after that, I replayed Mario Rabbids again because I had an itch to
Wow.
play more tactics stuff. And now I'm playing this game called Tales of Vesperia, which is a JRPG. I'm playing it on the Switch.
Oh yeah.
It is actually, it took me a little bit to get into it, but the characters have really grown on me. And I'm enjoying the game. And I feel like I'm nearing the end. But with these kind of games, you never know. You never know. So
Good luck.
thank you. Matt, what have you been playing?
Thinking back, it's been a couple of months now since we've all talked. I'm realizing more and more that I like video games.
Okay, here it goes.
Here it goes.
Here comes the butt.
But I have a real hard time finding games that I actually enjoy. What's wrong with me?
You can't ask an open-ended question like that. It's not fair.
Here we go. Look here's the book right here. Clinical Handbook of
she wrote it down.
Psychological Disorders.
Figure it out for me. I'll
Yeah,
talk
can
about
you
what
just
I've been
turn to the
playing.
Matt chapter?
Here it is.
Where-
It's right here.
Oh, that's better. No, I mean, I feel like I just kind of keep going through. I keep going through games. Like, I'm gonna try this, and like, I'll look at like PlayStation Now, and I'll look at Game Pass, and I'll look at like any sale games, and I'll pick up some here and there. I'm like, that seems it might be interesting. And I'll start playing it. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like it at all. Most recently,
Specifically, Matt.
most recently, people love Bloodborne, right? They love those Souls types games.
Soulsy
Some
games,
people,
yeah.
yeah.
Soulsy games. Some people do. They must be popular if they make a board game that is as tall as a 9-year-old, with all the expansions. They make all these games where it's like very difficult and people want to play them. They eat them up and they platinum the games. So I'm like, okay, well, it's free with PlayStation Plus. I have PlayStation Plus, so let's give it a whirl. I hate that game. I don't understand how people like to play it. Like, it is awful. It is not enjoyable to me. And I just don't know what to say. Like, why do people like that game? Kate, look in your book.
Says hopeless. Says do not know.
Look in your
I have a question for you though.
Yeah. Let's
Would
hear
you
it, Kate.
say that this phenomenon has been happening to you since you played Red Dead?
Yeah.
But before you played Red Dead, you didn't notice this occurring.
I mean, I think I was still pretty picky, but I've noticed that since then I've been even more picky. I mean, I enjoyed the Spider-Man games, both of them. I still enjoy playing hockey for the most part because it's a pretty quick hit. Like, you play a game in 20 minutes, you can be done if you want to. I don't know. It just seems buggy. Everything seems buggy and weird to me. I'm not interested in the story. I mean, I've tried an Assassin's Creed game. I don't remember which one it was. The Egyptian one. Which one's that? Odyssey?
Origins.
Yeah.
I made it like 20 minutes and I was like, I don't think so.
I would never tell either of you to play an Assassin's Creed game for what it's worth.
But I like
You
the idea
have.
of them.
No. You
I
misunderstood.
like
what
the
said.
idea of them, but I don't like the actual playing. I recently started playing Fallout New Vegas again because I haven't played that probably since it came out like 10 years ago.
Wow.
11 years ago. And I'm actually enjoying it. I just wish the graphics were better because the eyes look lifeless. It's like, hey, do you want to go over there? And like they don't even move. They're just like they're looking into my soul, like when they talk to me, like they're
Or
looking
past
through
it,
me.
one or the
Yeah.
other,
So I'm not very far into it, but I am enjoying that. It's definitely nice to find a game. I'm like, you know what? I actually might be able to play this one.
Do they have explosives in that game or?
I haven't made it that far yet. They have talking pigs though.
Yeah, absolutely. But they tell the past in this game, yeah.
Yep, they do. They're like, you remember that time when there used to be a real road here, but now it's all beat up? Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I played almost 0 board games, by the way. I was
Yeah.
going to mention that. It's been a tough start of the year. My highest played game is Hi Ho Cheerio with Penny. I did make it through the 3 on the Star Wars Unlocked with the boys and Aaron.
Oh, really?
They were a lot of fun. We made it through those 3. Definitely the last one was very challenging. That took us the longest. But Aaron and I are going to give away our copy on a co-optional here coming up soon because we don't need it anymore. We've played it. We've mastered it.
You did the thing.
Somebody else can have it. Yeah, that's about all I've been playing. Bubs. You got Mando Night? Fort Mando?
I have been playing Fortnite, and that is not a joke, and I am not ashamed of that. I was weirded out by it. I legit was weirded out because Fortnite. I will tell you, spoiler alert, I am not a V-Bucks bro. I'm just not. So I'm not buying all the skins and doing all the things, and I don't have every Marvel character and the Terminator and all that stuff.
Not yet.
But I did get the battle pass because I truly believe that if you're going to play any game, if it has a battle pass, get the battle pass. Like, just because you're going to be playing it, you might as well get rewarded while you're playing the game. And so my brother, who has been streaming on Facebook, and he's like 11 years older than I am, and my niece, who is in college, they play Fortnite. And they also play like Call of Duty and all sorts of stuff together. And so I started playing with them and have just been having an absolute freaking blast. Like playing Fortnite. I'm terrible at building, just like in real life. So it checks out.
No, not you.
Yeah. Mm,
You didn't play a lot of Minecraft?
no, I don't just building that. Even in Fallout 4, like that's where I bogged down, was like building the shelter.
I tried in Fallout 4. I at least cleaned up my town. I was like, I'll take care of all these old tree branches and stuff. That's fine for me.
Clean it up and then put in the mod
Yeah.
that you can use to build
Thomas,
anything
yeah.
with unlimited resources and have everyone call you a cheater. Not based off personal experience.
Yeah,
Just
asking
saying.
for a friend. I got you. So I mean, like I don't know. I've been enjoying it. Like I've been staying up pretty late because they're a time zone behind me, and playing with them and just doing Fortnite stuff with my friends and family. And it's been really good because we haven't really connected in a while, and so being able to like play this just game together has been like really cathartic, to be like, hey, are we playing tonight? And then we pop on and we'll play. We played Warzone. I've played a little bit of Warzone since the break. I picked up, got this brand new computer that we're doing all this stuff on. That's why we have all the overlays here on Twitch and all the stuff that we have, is because we now have a computer that can run the dang thing from my house. And so I've been playing a lot more on PC, and again, unapologetically, like if I can play something on PC, I just play it on PC.
Here's my issue.
Xbox.
Here's my issue with. I also have this fancy computer.
You
And I
do?
really enjoy it. I love, like, the games are great, but I sit in this chair all day long. So when it's time for me actually like to be able to play games, like my stuff's done, I can play a game. I don't want to sit in this room anymore.
You're real fidgety though.
I am very fidgety. We all know this. I'm like, I have to like force myself not to like move during these like too much. So it's just
Now
it's
I've got
tough
you
for me.
sitting straight in the middle, and
know.
it's just
Yeah,
killing
that's
I
me.
why
know
he was
it's
panicked about it.
Actually, it's 100% killing me. Can my screen be wider?
Yeah.
Can I be in the top and you two can be in the bottom, and I can be like,
Oh, he gone.
it's fine. Not missing much. What are you playing Fortnite on?
I'm playing Fortnite on PC.
Wow.
So
Is
that's
it cross
here's the deal.
compatible?
So Warzone and Fortnite are both completely crossplay, and honestly, so is Apex Legends. So, well, not crossplay. Crossplay is you can pick up and play on a different console.
Cross-contamination,
It also
gotcha.
is that. Destiny is crossplay. It's not cross-platform play. Like I can't play on PC with somebody on Xbox or whatever.
Right.
Yet it's coming.
Yet.
Yeah. And so I've been playing Destiny on PC. I bought that and have been playing it. And my brother started playing that as well. We played one mission together. Destiny's a little harder to get into than Fortnite. Fortnite, you can just hop in. Warzone, you can hop in, play a match, get out. Destiny
It's like
is
hockey.
a
Yeah, I gotcha.
grind.
Yeah, just like
It's-
hockey. Exactly.
It's just like hockey, yeah. So that's what I've been playing. Like, and board games. I got like 100 board games in. Just got another one in, Dice Throne, because
What? Oh, I wasn't here
2021
for that.
is, at the end of 2020, beginning of 2021 is like the birth year for all of these board games that have been gestating over the last
Happy birthday.
year.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And so I played over Christmas. We played Tidal Blades, which that game is
I
dope.
kicking myself for not backing it.
I love that game.
Seems like a
That
lot
game
of
is
people really like
fantastic.
it and like the art and the colors and everything about it.
It's so chill, but it's like so much strategy goes into that game at the same time. There is fighting and there's stuff like that, but it's worker placement stuff. So it's not like you're always continually, doing stuff. But you are always continually doing stuff. I know that is, I just totally undid what I just said, but I love that game. Also got Valor and Villainy in, also from Skybound, and played that as well. That one's a little bit different. It's like a one versus many kind of a game. So you're doing this like crawl across the map, and you have these different characters that you control, and one person controls the villain, Mordak, and he's trying to kill everything else. And so we liked that game. We did not like it as much as we liked Tidal Blades.
Okay.
I can't. Both good games. Tidal Blade sits above it. Just absolutely 100% does. mainly I've been watching shows. You know me. I'm a show watcher. I finished Cobra Kai.
I'm so proud of you.
Wow.
And you know,
Finished it.
I had beef on this podcast with that show
Mm-hmm.
because I thought it was over the top campy. I will tell you this, I still think that. But the fight scenes got 900% better as it went on. Like there were just I felt like it was 2 solid episodes of just teenagers kicking
That
the
fight
bejeez
at
out
the end
of
of
each
season
other.
2. Whew,
Yes.
that was wild.
Well,
Wild.
then maybe that was in the same episode where they fought in the house and then they fought at the school. Was it the same episode or 2
I
episodes?
was mostly thinking at the school.
That was
they
also a cool one.
They didn't fight at the house then. That was later.
And
Sorry,
I have
they-
decided
Hey, they fight. How about that? We won't spoil anymore. They fight at places.
if
They
you've
fight at
seen this
places.
show, the kid Hawk, like that's how I want to fight. If I ever get in a fight, that's exactly how I want to fight.
You should start
I want to fight
practicing.
with confidence and I want to be crazy.
I don't
Like-
know who I would be. I'd probably be Daniel because I'm like older.
Sweep the leg. Sweep the leg. Oh man, Miyagi-Do. But it was all right. You know, I'm not super mad at it. But I need to get in. I need to watch The Expanse. There's new stuff for The Expanse out. I need to watch.
Yeah, we're caught up so far. I mean, we may have,
Are you?
the last one I think just came out maybe yesterday or the day before or something like that. We haven't watched that one yet, but pretty soon.
Anna and I just caught up on Servant season 2
I don't know.
on Apple TV, Apple Plus.
What's
Oh,
that?
we've been
Apple
watching
TV
For,
Plus?
For Mankind on Apple Plus.
I'm ready for season 2, dude. I was done with that.
Oh,
Felt like
we,
a year ago.
We just found it, so we're almost
It's
there.
so good. For
Yeah,
All
it's
Mankind.
really good.
Oh, that's chef's kiss right there, man.
Yeah, that-
language. I mean, like content warning, but it's good.
If you like sci-fi, it takes like the space race of the 60s and kind of like what ifs it.
Yeah, I don't know that we've hit sci-fi yet with that.
Okay, it's more like real life 1960s.
It's like
what if?
Top Gun Space Edition.
Yeah.
Is kind of what it feels like. But it's so good, right, Matt? I mean, just
Yeah, it's really good.
oh
Yeah,
man.
it's really good.
It's really good. That's really good.
Kate, have you seen it? You would like
No.
it. You would like it.
I can't keep up with you guys watching TV shows.
Nobody
can't
can
keep up
keep
your
up with
games.
me watching TV shows.
No, I
Nobody
can't.
can.
No, I'm somewhere in the
It's
middle.
not fair. It's really
No.
not at the pace at which I watch them. And then obviously, WandaVision.
Oh,
And
Never heard of
I'm just
her.
gonna real quick. We're not gonna sit. We're not gonna spoil. We're not gonna do anything. Okay, so don't worry about that. If you're listening, if you're watching on Twitch, as of this recording, that we're 4 episodes in. If you are having a hard time with WandaVision, episode 4 is what's gonna get you. Like you'll be hooked at episode 4. Like
Bold
I think that's
claims.
where.
no,
I,
I can agree with
that's
that.
where they set the hook. It really is.
Yep.
So, if you're having a hard time, like Jaboy was, episodes 1, 2, and 3, 1 and 2 were really hard for me. 3 got a little bit easier. 4 is where they set the hook for me, and now I'm here for it. I'm here all the way. And I even went back and started reading House of M. So not only have
proud
I
of
been
you.
watching and playing, I'm trying to read comics and stuff
Look
too.
at you.
So
You're just like a regular old nerd or whatever they call
I'm a
it.
nerd,
yeah,
bro.
it's like you have a lot of time.
yeah,
it's so
it's
weird.
almost like this is my job, you know, like
It's crazy.
almost.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah. Well, hey, let us know what you've been watching, reading, playing, all that stuff. We want to know all the nerdy things. Hit us up on Twitter at Free Play Podcasts and just let us know what are the things that are keeping your attention. And if you're here on the old Facebook, if you're listening or watching there, or if you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube or wherever, just hit us up in the comment section and let us know what are the things that you are into right now. Because maybe, just maybe, we'll talk about it next week
Maybe,
on another
just
episode of the Free Play Podcast. Well, hey, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. More of the Free Play Podcast coming right at you.
Swing.
We here at LTN Radio know that not everybody is nerdy in the same ways. You might find yourself in a situation where you hear a word or phrase that you've never seen before and have no idea what it means. Well, have no fear. We're here to help. Today's term is Arkham. No, not the Arkham that you might recognize from Gotham and Batman, nor the video game series based in the same thing. No, we're talking about the fictional city of Arkham, situated in Massachusetts, an integral part of the Lovecraft Country setting created by H.P. Lovecraft. Arkham is featured in many of his stories and those of the other Cthulhu mythos writers. Arkham is the home of Miskatonic University, which features prominently in many of Lovecraft's works. The institution finances the expeditions in the novellas At the Mountains of Madness and The Shadow Out of Time. Walter Gilman of The Dreams in the Witch House attends classes at the university, and other notable institutions in Arkham are the Arkham Historical Society and the Arkham Sanitarium, which many believe to be the inspiration for Arkham Asylum in the Batman canon. The inspiration for Arkham appears to be, in fact, Salem, Massachusetts, its reputation for the occult appearing to one who dabbles in the weird tale. Arkham's most notable characteristics are its gambrel roofs and the dark legends that have surrounded the city for centuries. The disappearance of children at May Eve and other bad doings are accepted as a part of life for the poorer citizens of the city. Which again also kind of sounds like Gotham. Jeez, Batman, get your own stuff. I'm Radio Mad, and I hope I've made your life just a little bit nerdier.
Welcome back to the Free Play Podcast. Once again, my name is Bubba, joined with Matt and Kate. We're a couple of the co-founders here at Love Thy Nerd, and this is our little corner of the internet, and we hope that you like it. And if not,
Beautiful place.
you're here anyway, so
It's great to be here.
thanks for the listen. Much appreciated. Oh, man. Hey, we are on twitch.tv/LoveThyNerd Live each and every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and syndicated on all
Lord's time.
podcast formats.
Sorry.
Well,
I was going to say it's Lord's time this real fast. Go ahead.
Omnipresent.
Just make it
he's
known.
all time is his
Mostly in
time.
the Eastern time.
Yeah, is he? The answer is yes. So we're here, and you can find us. Just want to say this again, in case you're listening or you forgot or you didn't hear it the first time. If you can't find us, just go to lovethynerd.com/freeplay, and you can find the latest episode and subscribe on whatever platform you want to. So today, Kate, we're talking about Tesla.
Yes. My favorite thing.
Specifically.
Tesla.
Nikolai.
Well, here's how it started is I found this article that implies that The Witcher 3 can be played in some Tesla vehicle models.
Mm-hmm. A couple of them.
I mean,
I don't understand. Use more words.
It just sounds fake, but so
I saw the same article. It was on IGN, so they're more reputable, I guess. Like they usually don't put out like
who,
fake
Tesla
news.
or IGN?
IGN.
Oh, okay.
So they linked it, and they have this whole article about how it's going to be in their Series X and Series S. It's in like $80,000 car.
Are you talking like Xbox?
Yeah, I know.
$80,000 plus. And here's
Yeah.
the thing is that in these special vehicles, there is a thing called Tesla Arcade where you can play games in the Tesla, and
That doesn't sound safe.
you can have wireless
Well, they're
controls.
self-driving.
So that's one thing that they did not clarify that I feel like was important to clarify.
They're self-driving.
Well,
Good job, Matt.
then it said, okay, there's wireless controllers that you can use throughout the car. There's 2 entertainment displays. Did not say whether the big one that's right there at the front is one of those displays. So some
Okay.
people were saying there's like 2 other displays in the car, not the big one. And that's where you can play The Witcher 3. However, in the image that was...
It shows it right on the main.
It shows it
console, yeah.
right on the main console, along with a couple other games that you can play on there, such as Fallout Shelter, Stardew Valley, and Cuphead.
I just
Crisis?
received word that you can only play the game while it's in park.
I've just received word. Where did you get
Received-
word?
Yeah, hold on,
Oh,
yeah,
in the-
it's
in the
coming in.
chat.
Yeah, I just received word.
Okay, when in park. Okay, so that was my one question that I have for the two of you is: would you play
Why?
a game with a quote unquote self-driving car or in anything like this? Why would you play a game inside a vehicle? Would you? Would you not?
I'm legitimately trying to think of the scenario where I would be parked for long enough and be inside my car
Yeah.
Long enough to play The Witcher 3.
No, like
Well,
that's a long game where
I
you're
have
going to
a-
be sitting there.
How long does the charging of the vehicle take? Do we know?
I don't
Just-
know.
Right, okay.
Let me look.
What
Let me-
car
I
is
would
this?
think-
Is this?
I would think that if I'm charging
Oh, the
it, and
Series
I'm
X.
just trying to get across country, let's say, and I need to charge my car, that maybe I just want to sit in my vehicle while it charges and play a game.
Does that make sense though? Because if you're trying to charge it,
I could see having
would
this
you
in
waste
an RV type Tesla RV where I can play while I'm driving.
that's what the world needs.
Tesla
Okay, so
RV.
here's
A
the
Tesla RV.
in the 2021 Tesla Model X, it will take 89 hours at 110 volts, 12 hours at 220 volts, and 1.5 hours at 440 volts. I'm assuming that's what the V means.
Volts, yeah. Voltron. Yeah, it's Voltron.
So I'm assuming that's what it
Vulpix,
means,
yeah.
but
It's
you
Pokemon.
cannot be serious. I mean, first I was like, "Oh, what a cool idea." Then I thought, "Oh, how dangerous." Then I thought, "Wait, what?" That was my
If
thought
you can
process.
only play it when it's parked.
Well, okay, and I like again, like I guess like this also this just in, like what about like on my lunch break when like I just need to get out of the building, I need to go play a game. Like go to my car, don't have my Switch. It's gonna turn on my Tesla, and I'm gonna play Witcher 3 for an hour.
you're gonna play Witcher 3 for an hour, and then you're not gonna be able to drive home
Nope.
because you
This is
drained your
another thing-
battery.
Another thing, Kate, you're taking all these long trips out to the who knows where. You don't have to bring your Switch anymore.
No,
You bring
I
your
would only
Tesla.
bring the Switch.
You can bring your Tesla and play a 10 teraflop processor
I can't believe that.
computer thing.
Well,
Computer car.
first of all, I would never do that. Imagine me being in the
I don't
me
believe
being
it.
in the
Don't believe it.
beautiful wilderness, sitting in the car. I take my Switch outside.
I don't believe you.
And now with the new battery that we have, I can play it even more. So
It just terrifies me. I mean, honestly, if you put a game like The Witcher in there, and I'm serious, like this is the biggest thing for me right now. That game takes forever to play.
yeah, it's not a
there-
short thing. It's
even
not
a
like
side
Smash
quest.
Brothers. Like it's not something quick. A quick and easy play. Like
Now, obviously, you can play other games on it. I
Okay.
get that. I
yeah,
fully
but we're
understand it. But if I'm going to play video games in the car, I want to play them while it's moving. Don't make them on the front console. Maybe they're on the seat backs or something like that, But for my kids, or if somebody else is driving, I'm just going to tell you right now. Pro tip: do not play Mario Kart in a car. It's a bad idea.
Ew.
It's a
So bad.
bad
It's so bad.
idea.
that
it's
like
so
makes
bad.
my stomach feel
It
really
was
bad.
yeah, it was a bad idea. Okay, I want to go back to one more thing, Kate.
What?
If you take your Tesla out to the desert,
No.
would you not want to play Red Dead?
No.
Yes,
would you take a
I don't-
Tesla to the
I would,
desert? Let's
I would
roll
not
it
take
back.
the Tesla to the desert.
I don't believe you.
What if you had a Cybertruck?
I think that Red Dead is a really sacred thing, and you're trying to make it unsacred by putting it
I'm
in
not.
a Tesla.
I
Don't you
even-
cheapen it.
They
What do you-
honestly, I wonder how long then until they make their own console where it has, like, they're connected.
I see
can
Elon
play at
Musk
home.
making a console, being
you
like,
can play in your car.
got some
It's
money
all
to
connected.
spare,
You
let's
can play
make
in
a
your phone.
console. Right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I see that because even if he did make a console, like seriously, we were talking during the break. If you were hanging out with us on Twitch, you got to hear a little bit about this. Elon Musk has he has an internet service, like a worldwide internet service called Starlink, and it uses satellites that are always circling the globe, so you can basically always get. Well, yeah, you can always watch. You can always send gifts and get your memes, no matter where you are on the planet. And that's kind of the deal. It's like it has to do with like being in rural places. Now, if you have heavy overcast and all sorts of stuff, then that's going to be an issue. But for all intents and purposes, if you have a sky, you can get the internet. So I can see that being like packaged into these vehicles, and then legit, like it's good internet. I'm telling you, I've been playing with people that have it. It's good internet. So maybe Stadia or something like that, some streaming game service inside of the vehicle. Because I've literally had the idea of, I know a way to get a mobile, internet service provider, not like a mobile phone, but like an actual like internet catcher and a router and all that stuff, and like mounting it in a car to have internet all the time, like what a first world problem. But, like if you can get a cell signal, it's basically the same thing as if you can see the satellite.
See, why not do that instead of trying to put The Witcher 3 in the car?
Why? I guess why not? Like you're already paying for a upgraded.
Are the people who
car.
buy Teslas nerds to that level who are going to be like, oh my gosh, The Witcher 3,
I think The Witcher 3 is a bad sell. Like I think that's what's throwing me the most is Witcher 3.
Well, he
if it was like
he put a tweet up about it. And people went crazy about it. Like that was like it
and
wasn't
then
just like
this is the result. That picture
and
where
that's
it
the
has
result of it. Like he said, hey, wouldn't it be cool if you could play Witcher 3? And everyone was like, yes, please.
Right, but that would be like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if like a moon bounce shoes were like a real thing, not the things that we played with from the 90s, like I think that it's like the idea of something and then actually getting it are two different things.
Yeah.
So if they would have done a partnership with like Nintendo, I think that would have been a better play rather than utilizing all 10 teraflops in order to play, does it run Doom? Does it play Crysis? Is it, can I get The Witcher on it? It's like, I think we should be looking for more like pick up and play, put down at any point kind of stuff. Like, hey, you can play a little bit of, Breath of the Wild and put it down, or play a game of Smash or whatever. That makes a little bit more sense than the Witcher.
And then, curiously enough, they didn't offer like full specs on the entire thing. So part of me just thinks that it's not even real. It's just like, hey, he put this tweet out about The Witcher 3 and people were excited. Let's put it into this thing and make it seem like the new models of these cars can actually like do this. Can they? Maybe. We haven't decided yet.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's an
interest gauge kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Like,
their CPU is a neural net processor.
Yeah.
Like it could if it wanted to. But it's not going to be loaded maybe with an OS that has Steam on it or anything like that. If you wanted to hack the car, you could hack the car.
Yeah.
I saw this, I don't know where it was, Twitter, Instagram, something. Someone bought a display, like I guess you can modify the display in newer cars, like just by plugging some type of chip in there or something. I don't know. Okay. But they bought one for $25 from someone, and it turned out it was an Arby's menu, and it was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Someone like ripped them off. Like, yeah, I spent $25 for this, and it's an Arby's menu.
I haven't eaten there in ages. I could go for some curly fries right now.
Yeah, a little Arby melt.
Yes, please.
Some Arby sauce.
Sponsored by Arby's.
Cheddar cheese.
Sounds good.
Mamacita.
Can we get some Arby's?
Yeah. Ooh. Is it hot in here or is it just Arby's? I don't know. I mean, like I like the idea that Elon Musk is just
do whatever he
this
wants.
dude is just he's doing whatever he wants.
Yeah.
He's at the heart of right now, if you're listening to this syndicated, he's at the heart right now of the whole GameStop Wall Street stuff with the stocks and all that mess that we talked about, Matt and I did yesterday on Matt and Bub in the Morning. And, he put out one tweet that was like, hey, basically go rock the vote, go buy some stock. And, it exploded and Reddit got a hold of it. Like he has the ability and the wherewithal and really the like gumption to do stuff like this. So, I mean, this is the same guy, everybody, that wants to like go colonize Mars and is, SpaceX and starting stuff like that to move in that direction. So if the dude wants to put Witcher in one of his vehicles, he's just going to do it.
Yeah,
like,
why not?
Yeah. I mean, seriously, we're like, hey, that doesn't make sense. We used to say all the time, it doesn't have to make sense. It just doesn't have to.
There it is.
Yeah.
And I think that's Elon Musk's, he just has so much money that it doesn't have to make sense.
So much money and so many ideas. Why not?
That dude's got Scrooge McDuck money.
Hey, keep it coming.
At the ideas. Man,
Yeah,
I'm so hungry right now about that Arby's. I hate it.
Yeah, not to bury the lead.
Yeah.
What are some things?
Enjoy Arby's?
What do you mean?
Like, is it okay for you?
Why would it not be okay?
Your insides. Trying to be subtle here.
No, she's like, what? Be more
Yeah,
specific.
come on.
Tell me exactly.
Do you get diarrhea? Okay, let's hear it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think Arby's gives me diarrhea. We'll
Yeah,
have to see.
Well, it's been a while.
It's
Been a while. It has been a while, so I don't know. Maybe.
Give it a chance, okay? What were you gonna
Hey,
say?
what are
Bubba?
some things that you guys would like to see inside of a vehicle?
Oh,
So I'm thinking-
video games or like other.
Anything, because like this entire story, this whole main topic of this episode sounds like an episode of Pimp My Ride.
Yeah.
Like it really does. Oh man, you're gonna have these 6 monitors and we're gonna be able to play The Witcher.
No,
Why-
I'll tell
but
you.
why only
I'll
while you
tell you.
parked? Yeah.
And this is actually a good idea.
Okay.
Did you know
We'll
to
let the people
buy
decide.
a little fridge to go inside your car right now will cost, to get a good one, $900. How about instead of putting The Witcher,
Why?
you put a little thing so that Matt and I can have our sparkling waters. Bubba, you can have your sodas, and it's in the car already.
I like sparkling water.
What? I've never seen you
were
drink a
some
sparkling
vehicle.
water.
There were some vehicles.
Yes, you
back-
have.
No, I haven't.
He barely drinks it.
I've never seen
There were
it.
some vehicles back in
being attacked
the
right now.
early 2000s, I think, that like the glove box had a chill zone where you could keep sodas and.
See, I want it a little bigger than that.
Look, I know. Hey, it was something. I don't know why we went away from that.
You
But
need
I'm
the
in
center
for it.
console where the armrest.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just needs to be like a little a thing you pull
Or-
it back,
Mhm.
and it's just a fridge right there.
Some
Honestly,
some cars
you could even
have
make
that.
it a drain in the bottom. Put a drain in the bottom. That way, I can just throw some ice in there, put my drinks in it, and then, like, whenever I want, I just let the water out and let it leak out the bottom.
I
What
like
if it was? What if it was like refrigerated? Like you had like, well, I guess they don't do
What do
Freon
you mean?
anymore. Like so that you didn't have to pull the plug on it, like Matt say. Like it's a
Hey,
cooler.
I'm just whatever I can do. I'll make
All
my
I
own
want
things.
is, I just think it'd be a practical, good idea for some people. You know, what if you want to put whatever drink?
Get wrecked. Look at this, Topo
That's not-
Chio.
Okay, Bubba thinks he's drinking a sparkling water. Just some
I
kind
like
of
a
thing,
cake.
because this
It's not a twist top. It's not a
It-
twist top. That hurt my hand.
I think that I'm trying to ignore Bubba right now and just keep going.
You're doing well.
I think that it would be convenient. I think it would be reasonable, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else? Like maybe a little microwave for some food. Get some food
Oh,
and water in the car.
I was gonna say
Sounds pretty
this is not a
carbonated to
hard
me.
one. You know those like massaging pads you can put on chairs?
Yeah.
That have like the
Yeah.
one of those in the car
Oh,
in the seat.
You guys really want to
That
be
would be
on
good
Twitch
for-
for all
for-
of this content.
for
yeah.
long drives and whatnot. That's a good idea too.
Yeah.
So see, okay,
Yeah.
so here's two ideas instead of Witcher 3 on the Tesla.
I would still take Witcher 3. That's fine.
Oh, just
I mean, I would rather the massager, the back massager, but
the back massager over the mini fridge.
okay.
No, that's what
Yeah.
you would
I mean,
take.
I could go either way.
why choose? Why have to choose? I feel like you can do both. You can do multiple. I mean, because if you're going to do a massager, you just build that into the chair. Like that's
Yeah.
not.
I mean, do you have
It doesn't
any
take up any
original
more
ideas,
space.
Bubba? Or
Of course he does.
Well, so legitimately, somebody here in chat on Twitch, they said the thing that I was thinking of, and it's just like
Was it the rice cooker?
they said Arby's, but like put a food, something inside of it. Maybe it's an Instapot or something like that you can on your commute. Like a little air fryer or something like that. You put stuff in there,
Okay.
and then
so you
You know,
make
it's-
your
it's
own
ready to
food,
go.
like a rice cooker, instant pot, air fryer.
yeah, absolutely. I'm serious, man. Like my mind is always thinking about like deals and like synergy and marketing and stuff like that.
Is it?
So like go most of the time. I just never talk to you about it. Most of the time,
It's been a little while.
like you just seriously, you'd go and you talk to these companies, Instapot or whatever, and be like, hey, we want to put an Instapot in this Tesla.
Okay, well,
Or
oh,
hey, we want one of those little pullback sections for the middle console, Coda or Arctic or whatever, and want that to be a branded thing inside of the
I
vehicle.
want the corn baller.
hot dog maker.
That's ouch. God.
See,
but
I'm
just
writing
for the
it down.
water, we just want the hot dog water.
Yeah,
Oh my
please, hot
gosh.
ham water.
Get those hot dogs out of here. I just want the water.
Okay, so let's see.
Man,
Dear
I don't-
Elon, we want
Keurig?
fridge,
Yeah.
back massage.
Oh, Keurig.
That's a good one.
Yeah, some kind of slow pour. So like you think honestly, the Santa Claus, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He had a little cocoa dispenser,
Yeah,
little
that's right.
cookie, his CD, his cocoa
And
dispenser.
that was back in the 90s. Why don't we have that now?
We have reverse engineered enough things from Star Trek. We should have cookie dispensers and
Yep.
cocoa dispensers inside of our vehicles by now.
Okay, so
But-
look, here's the list.
Okay.
I'm gonna
yeah,
send
this
it
No,
to
is-
don't
him.
you were
show it
pretty
to me.
fast. Yeah.
Tweet it.
Yeah.
Just tweet at Elon Musk.
Okay,
Tag
I'll
us
put it
all.
on the Free Play Twitter. I'll put this list together.
No, use it. You've got the
You're
blue check
official.
mark.
Yeah,
you
you're
do
official.
I
it.
don't think it would
Use
be
it.
like really representative
We'll
of
share it.
who's
How about that?
sending the message if it goes.
No, we'll let you start it, and then we'll retweet it. How about that
Okay,
on the free
you'll
play?
you'll reply to the tweet and add more.
I think it's a great idea.
This is ridiculous.
I think this is our best idea ever.
This is
Yeah, you're welcome,
so.
everybody.
I don't even
I just
know.
here's all I want. I don't want any of the credit. I'll take some of the credit.
But-
But what I really want is I just want one of these vehicles, like whatever the end product ends up being. And I also want it to be a console that plays video games.
Maybe you
like, I
can
don't want to bury the
customize,
lead.
Bubba. Maybe you can order the base model, customize what additions you want. So that way you don't have to have the freeze or fridge for the sparkling water that
Freeze
Matt and I
plate,
want.
Yeah. I
Here's
want,
another one.
You go ahead.
A Jimmy John's button, because it doesn't matter where you are, they'll bring it to you.
Jimmy John's.
Okay.
I'll
That's a
add it.
great idea.
No, that's like those buttons, those
Hey.
dash buttons you could have already on Amazon.
You could put it on the dash if you needed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy John's button. Did you have any other buttons you wanted, Matt?
A cucumber button. One cucumber, please.
Yeah. Well, hey, we're gonna do a quick break here. We're just gonna do a break. No big deal. We're gonna take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more of the Free Play Podcast.
Hey, this is Radio Matt, and this week in Nerd History, great dread beings walk beneath the earth. In the first week of February 1928, Weird Tales published a tale of terror titled The Call of Cthulhu by H.P. Lovecraft. Although Lovecraft had published works prior to The Call of Cthulhu that revolved around what would later be called the Cthulhu mythos, the publication of The Call of Cthulhu placed both Cthulhu and Lovecraft soundly in the pantheon of horror characters and writers, respectively. Since the publication, there have been countless references to it in greater culture, film adaptations, and homages. The sort of recent movie series Cloverfield, for example, has its roots in the Cthulhu mythos, and even game adaptations, including the recent and excellent Call of Cthulhu living card game and Arkham Horror board game. I'm Radio Matt. See you next time for more.
Well, hey there, and welcome back to Free Play Podcast. I am Bubba Stallcup, joined with Matt Warmbier and Kate Katawaki. And like I said it 1,000 times, just to let you guys know, we're founders here. We are 3 of the 6 founders with Love Thy Nerd. And thank you so much for hanging out with us, spending a little bit of your time today with us, whether on twitch.tv/LoveThyNerd every Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, or on your favorite podcast network or player or
Soon.
Just all over the
Telegram.
world at any
Yeah.
time, any day.
anytime. In your new Tesla, your Series
It
your
may
Series
be.
X, when it's parked.
Parked
Only.
only.
Thank you.
Yeah. But hey, we're gonna close the show out. But before we get out of here, we want to make sure that you guys know that you can go and support us. Like, that's a huge deal. It's a big deal for us. You guys have been blowing it up in Twitch. That was fantastic.
3 days.
Enjoy the
straight,
emotes. Enjoy the
So
emotes.
wild.
All the cool things that you guys earn there. And thank you for believing in us and wanting to be a part of what we do and make it better. Because if it was just us, this was an echo chamber, it would only go so far. But you guys help to boost the signal, get this thing out there, and to help us do what we do better, which is this. If you don't know who we are and what we do, we're Love Thy Nerd, and we exist to be the love of Jesus to nerds and nerd culture. And simply put, we just want to love you and let you know that Jesus loves you. Like, that's it. Everything that we do before and after that phrase is for that reason. We're not trying to baptize you. We're not trying to convert you. We're not trying to do all these things. We just simply want you to know, whomever you are, that Jesus loves you, nerd. And that's it. What you do with that information from there, hopefully we can be a part of that journey with you and stay friends and do all sorts of stuff, but it doesn't have to be weird. Somebody told me, what was it, yesterday, day before? I can't remember. What is time, right? What year am I?
True.
somebody told me it was Jamie from Satellite Gaming. That's who it was. He said, "Hey, if we're weird, we were weird before we were Christians. Like, it's not because of Christianity that we're weird. Like, don't peg it on that." But we just want you to know that thing. It's very simple. Jesus loves you. And we hope that you can see spending time with us here on Twitch, whether we're doing a podcast or we're playing games, Matt and I and a couple other guys. We stream right here on twitch.tv/lovethynerd, basically daily. I think that there are some times where we're not playing games or talking or whatever, but just about every day, right, Matt? They can find us right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going to have a schedule out soonish that will have the exact times of all the days. So,
yeah, be looking for that.
Prepare your bodies.
But you can support us in 100 other ways. One of the other ways that you can do it is by going to lovethynerd.com/partner. If you're here on Twitch, !partner in the chat. And you can partner with us financially. And that's like putting your money where your mouth is and helping us get boots on the ground and do things like get Matt's computer, get my computer, so that we can do things like this and entertain you as best as we possibly can and get better along the way, right?
Yeah.
We're very entertaining.
Also, yeah, I mean, we use that money to make things better. We don't just sit on it. We don't just get cool things. We don't, whatever. It's like we use it to put back into the things that we're doing to help amplify the signal and make things better.
LTN doesn't sit on the Christmas monies like I do on mine.
No, we do not. Absolutely.
Hey, Kate, buy me that Ninja Turtle shirt I want.
What Ninja Turtle shirt? Send it
It's
to me.
$65.
It's a button up. It's $65.
What?
I can get you free shipping.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
That's
buying
why I
it.
didn't
From
buy it.
Revert, right?
I'll send you a rusty
I went
can
and looked.
later.
Okay, I accept.
Thank you.
Yeah, I went and looked at this site and I was like, oh, turtle shirts, these are cool. And it was an ad. Bubba gets ads that I like. And I got my own that I liked. And I didn't.
Now I'm going to start getting that one.
I didn't like the price.
Turtle shirt.
Report
turtle
it.
shirt.
Report it
turtle
to Facebook
shirt.
or whatever as inappropriate. And when they say why,
Here
say
you
the
go.
price.
70% off discount. Maybe that'll
Turtle
start
shirt.
showing up
Yeah,
now.
there we go.
Turtle shirt.
You got to
Where
train
are
the
the
algorithm. Yeah. It's another Office reference. We're just on fire here
Where
today.
are the turtles?
Well, hey, what we want to do moving forward is we're going to let you know now so that we can do it next time we have an episode, which will be, again, next Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time here on Twitch. We want to do Q&A during this final segment. So if you have any questions or anything like that, let us know. I'm going to ramble for a little bit, let kind of Twitch catch up because there's about a 15 to a 20-second delay, depending, or longer if you're Rachel and you're in the library on your cell phone. So just is what it is.
You're not wrong.
But if you have any questions for us, this is the time where we would answer them. And we're not professionals. Yesterday, Matt, you and I... Well, yesterday we talked about stocks, man.
Did you understand what you were talking about?
No. It literally took me
I read a new
all
post
day.
today. I figured it out. It makes so much more sense. The post
What
was
does?
Just like the
Shorting?
whole hedge firm. Yeah. Like,
Okay.
Like you borrow your friend's copy of Grand Theft Auto, you sell it back to GameStop for $10, knowing that you'll be able to pick it up for $5 later because it'll be cheaper. When you go and do it, they're all gone. So that now you have to like look for them, and now they're actually $25. So you're missing the money. So you think
And your friend wants his game back.
friend wants his game back. Yes,
with interest.
or something.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that was a wild ride. That was an absolute wild ride.
I haven't been paying attention today. Flex Fit hats.
They will not be flex fit. We've already had this conversation. The hats that we're gonna buy, that we're gonna make, that's our next piece of major merch. They're going to be these dad hats, with the mesh backs. So, don't know what the design's gonna be, but it will be.
It might say "Love Thy
hats.
Nerd." I'm guessing. Something.
It probably will say "Love Thy Nerd."
Or like-
We swerved a little bit with this "Jesus Loves You" nerd hoodie, and I think it's dope. Like, I love it. Sunday Cool did a fantastic job on these things for us, but we're not shifting all of our branding over to this. This is our catchphrase. These are the things that we say all the time. So
It's true. You've said it a lot.
I wanted a flat bill, but no one listens to me.
I think they will. Maybe we can do flat bills.
I want a dad hat.
You can
That is
well
a
so
dad hat.
No,
dads
it's not.
curve
It's
the flat bill.
curved.
Dude,
That's-
put it. You
that's
know
what
what? You know
curved
what they do?
the
They
flat
put them in a cup, a glass. Glass cup.
You're
You
right.
curve them. You
You're
stick
right.
them under,
Yeah.
or you get a bunch of rubber bands
Yeah.
and hold them. You're welcome.
I had said that we're doing these mesh backs mainly because I want to wear hats and my
your hair
COVID cuts.
Peep out a little.
My hair's like super gross and wispy most of the time.
I can't wait to
I'll show you real quick.
Yep.
It just flops straight down, and I don't.
He's like
I don't
the
want this
misfits
mess
in
my
here.
hair.
You can't hear us.
And even
He
trying to
can't hear.
move it out of the way, it's so dang wispy. I don't have very thick hair, and so
I think there's some like
need a
hair
hat.
products you can buy to like help your hair.
Yeah, you
yeah,
could
like
actually
a
wash it.
haircut.
You could wash
Yeah.
it.
Just
Well, let's
shave
not
your
get
head.
crazy here,
Matt
okay?
shaved his
Like-
head. Look at
I know, look
shave
at
your
mine.
head.
Mine's growing
but
back.
I also get really hot because I'm the kind of dum-dum that wears a sweater all the time. It's currently 66 degrees,
It's
and I'm wearing a
66
sweater.
degrees there.
Fahrenheit. Yeah,
Let's see how cold it is here. This is riveting podcast material.
yeah.
It's 54. It's 54 here. Wow.
I have. Anna says that I have thick hair. I have a lot of thin hair. How about that? It's
Okay.
not like
I don't-
I
thick.
accept that.
Like Matt's hair is thick hair.
I don't know
But
about hair anymore.
right.
We don't
It's
need to
too
talk
right.
about
I just
hair.
anyway.
We don't need to talk.
What I'm
It's too
trying to
late.
say is, my head gets kind of hot, and so I need ventilation, and a normal
yeah.
hat just traps it. So
Yeah, got, like
this
like,
is very selfish for me.
Yeah. Hey, we're
Yeah.
proud of you.
Yeah, I did what I did. So you can go to lovethynerd.com/store or !merch to see what we already have. And whenever we do get hats and other things in, you can go and buy stuff there. If you don't have one of these hoodies, I don't even know what to say to you anymore. I really don't.
They're really
Unless
good.
it's your first time.
Like they're really nice hoodies. They're nicer than this one.
But I had an idea I wanted to bounce off you. We can do it live.
I'm
right
here.
now. Okay.
It's too late
What if
now.
we did? Everyone's doing like whatever it's named, and then adding plus afterwards. What if we did LTN plus, and it's a you pay this much money up front, and then over the course of the year you get our merch as it's released.
You get whatever the drop is.
whatever the drop is.
So it's like
I
a
like that.
yearly subscription.
It's your yearly subscription.
I like
so
that.
you get the hoodie, and then three months later you get the hat, and maybe we throw in like an extra like something
Sure.
LTN plus.
I like the idea of that. You guys let us know in the chat what you think. I don't hate that idea, honestly. I less than hate it. I think it's actually a really good idea. Some sort of subscription model keeps money coming in, and whatever. Kate says she's unsure about it. So
That's fine. Thanks, Kate. I would.
Put that in the
It's a
chat.
balance.
yeah. So we'll do that. We'll flesh it out is what we'll do. So
It's already written. I'm sorry. I've already done it.
yeah. Let it be said. Let it be done.
Oh my god.
Well, hey, I think we're going to get out of here, guys. That's going to do it for episode 112 of the Free Play Podcast. We've done 112 of these things.
That is so weird.
That's a lot.
Toledo.
Well, that's even just of this.
That doesn't count any
That's not-
of the other stuff from
Other
our
stuff.
other award-winning
Dude,
podcasts.
that's not counting the arcade. That's not counting Beard Bros. That's not counting Co-optional. That's not counting Matt Bub in the morning.
Which there's
That's
been
not
3
counting
episodes.
Three
It's almost
fan
too
freaking
many,
tastic
yeah.
ones. Yeah,
Too many.
some many. Oh, I also watched Mandalorian.
Too late.
But I hope you guys enjoy this. If not, hey, thanks for hanging with us anyway. You guys are the bestest. And we'll be back again, like I said, next week. But be sure to check us out on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube, radio.com, and on ltnonair.com. We have a radio station that you can go and listen to wherever your Starlink allows you to do that. So long as you've got the WeberNet, you can listen on ltnonair.com. Or if you have the Live 365 app, you can hop on there and look for LTN Radio. It's pretty dope. I like it. It's crazy. We got 80s Night that plays. We also have what Coker Radio Matt calls Ja Love, which is a reggae night. Yeah, bless up. That one's for Matt. And there's a lot of other stuff. So he says that it's the best of, pop. I think he says pop, rock, hip hop, Christian indie music, and some popular stuff too. But most of them are just bangers, like they just are. It's a cool listen. So you can find us there, Or like I said, just go to lovethynerd.com/podcasts, and that'll take you to all of the stuff that we have. And we got a bunch of them. Like this week, these next 2 weeks, everything is coming back. I think we have like 6 podcasts that are coming back. It's crazy town. You guys are going to love it. There's definitely something out there for everybody. But if you're not already part of the Love Thy Nerd Facebook group, just do that. You can go to facebook.com and just search for Love Thy Nerd. You're going to find 2 things. You're going to find our page. Go ahead and like that. Smash that like button. And you are also going to find the Love Thy Nerd community. Join that. Matt, who is our newly minted LTN community manager, would
Congratulations.
love if you would go and do that so that he can take down all your posts. He just lives for it.
Oh, yeah. I'll put you on post approval, too.
Absolutely. I will just say, in my entire tenure, I never put a single person on post approval. Matt has already done it. He is just
That wasn't on me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
He is on it. But maybe that's why he's doing it and I'm not. Who knows? But go and do that. Also, we have a Discord, lovethynerd.com/Discord. If I were choosy, I would choose Discord. I just like it better.
Choose gifts.
Yeah, gift cord. Mm-hmm. I like it better. It's a little bit more my speed, and I like being able to go and find the things that I want to find. Facebook, get it together. Maybe Elon Musk's car-based while in park social media, platform will fix all of this.
We didn't talk about it. There's a MySpace clone, like social media going on right now. I'll have to figure out what the name of it is and put it.
You
places later.
Have my attention. You'll find it and message it to me. We'll put it in the show notes. But lovethynerd.com/Discord. Go there, be a part of it. It's fantastic. Matt is also doing all the community stuff over there, so please go ahead and be a part of it. If you're listening to this real time right now or while it's aired, what is the date for the arcade?
The 6th.
The second week in February?
The 6th. No, the first Saturday.
First Saturday. February the 6th, we are doing arcade all day. You want to go ahead and be a part of that. It's going to be fantastic. You can get all the information in the Discord, and we're playing games together. People are hosting games. You can hop in. You can play video games, tabletop games, patty cake, peekaboo,
Anything
all those
your heart
things.
desires.
Slab tickle.
Yeah, definitely hi-ho Cheerio. Matt's
absolutely.
He's doing his 1 by 100,
mm-hmm.
and so he's got to get another play.
It's an easy one, yeah. It's called Space Hay, by the way.
Space Hay.
Well, Bubba will be joining shortly.
Yeah. Oh, you know I will. Yeah, be looking for me on Space Hay. But you can also find Love Thy Nerd on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all at Love Thy Nerd. And if you like anything that's coming off on that, that's Kate. Kate is our social media guru. And if you don't like it, that's also Kate.
Well, if you don't like it, send an email to bubba@lovethynerd.com and just
you can send it to
roast.
GetBent.
Hey, sometimes I give Kate stuff to post. Sometimes.
Sometimes you do. You gave me a Bernie meme
that
you made.
Oh, me?
No, not me. You. Not you.
Oh, you made a Bernie meme?
Yeah, it's the one that's on our official page. I made that.
Oh, I made the Dice Throne one.
Never seen it.
I don't brag.
Well,
it was in the community, rude.
I did see it, but...
Yeah. Well, hey, also be sure to follow us, Free Play Podcast, on Twitter at Free Play Podcast. Let us know what you think. Show ideas that you have, what you're playing, all the things that we've been talking about. We want to keep the conversation going, and be sure to share this content because I only have so many friends, and basically they're all here right now. So we need your help. You can make a change. Well, once again, guys, I'm Bubba Stalkup.
I'm Matt Warmbier.
I'm Kate Katawaki.
And for our cut man, Jonathan Clausen, we'll catch you next week. And remember, if no one else tells you this, remember it's true. Jesus loves you, nerd.
Bye.
Bye.
You have been listening to the Free Play Podcast with Bubba Stalkup, Matt Warmbier, and Kate Katawaki, part of the Love Thy Nerd Podcast Network. Be sure to rate and review the show and share on all the social media.